Today we are going to learn the hardest part in trading, that is mapping market structure. This is the hardest part in trading, and if you are able to identify them and break them down, then you are sure that any trade that you are taking has a high chances of going into the direction. Alright, so we're going to start with break of structure. We all know how break of structure is in the market. How do you identify break of structure anytime it happens in the market? So I'm going to go to the line chart, and I will show you how to identify break of structure in a bullish trend. Then we come to bearish trend. Then we go to the live example. So I'm going to take this one as price. What is break of structure? You see how movement of prices. We have a retracement down here, and now price created a low. There was a push up. Okay, so this area here is a high. That is a higher high. Okay, in an uptrend, this is the high of that uptrend, so we call that place higher high. And we had another retracement from there to the downside here, created a low. There was a push up. Okay, so if the previous high price push up break the previous high, we call that one break of structure. Okay, break of structure. So this is how break of structure looks like in the market. Now we have a retracement down here again. Price created a low, push up, another break of structure. So another thing happens here. Okay, another retracement down here. So anytime the higher highs get breaking, then we have a break of structure. So the same thing happens here. So that place also becomes break of structure. So let me do this one so that you guys will understand properly. So this one also is a break of structure. Okay, so anytime price push and break the high, let me take this one out and clear this one from there so that the chart will be clean, so that you guys will understand once and for all. So the moment price push break the high of a structure, that is the high of an uptrend, is a break of structure, or even a downtrend, that is a break of structure. You have a push, price break this area here, is a break of structure. Okay, so this is how break of structure means. We know that if price is pushing up, we don't expect this low to be taken out. There's no way this low should be taken out. That is, if we are having an uptrend to the upside, this is what we are expecting. We want to see price continue pushing up like this. That's what we want to see, because price is already pushing. So we are hoping for price to continue the normal move as we are seeing here. So that is what we call break of structure in the market. Now one thing is, if break of structure is creating in the market, that is, if highs are breaking the market, that means the trend will continue. Remember, that means the trend will continue. So that is the takeaway from this video. If we have break of structure happen, you can see when break of structure happen here, price push down, push up, break another high. So the push up, break this high. Okay, so the moment break of structure happens, we want to expect price continue pushing to the upside. Okay, well, let me show you how to identify break of structure also in a downtrend. Okay, this is an uptrend. Let's go to downtrend. So the same thing here, downtrend. All right, we have this area here to be the high of the movement. We have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low. Okay, so price is pushing to the downside, and in a downtrend, we want to see this high being respected. We don't want to see them take away. We don't want to see price take them. Okay, we want to see price push, break the low, and then break the low. Anytime the lows break in a downtrend, that is a break of structure. That is where we say break of structure has happened. Okay, so now we have price push from here. We have this downtrend here, break this low here, it's a break of structure. The same thing, it was a retracement up, push down, break this low here, that is a lower low, becomes a break of structure. You have push down, break this low here, that one also becomes another break of structure. Okay, so in a downtrend market, we want to see that the lows should be breaking, but the high should not break. That's what we are expecting in a downtrend market. Okay, so we have a break of structure here, break of structure here, break of structure here. Okay, so this is what we call break of structure in a downtrend market. Put it in your head. In a downtrend market, we don't expect the high to break. We want the lows to be breaking, so that price will continue pushing to the downside like the way it's already behaving. That is why we are saying the low should break. We are expecting price to push down, break this low like this, push down and break another low like this. So that's what we are expecting in a downtrend market, because it's already acting the same way. In an uptrend market too, we are expecting the high to break like this, the low shouldn't break, and now the same thing here. So now let's go to live example and let me show you how this thing works in a live market. So guys, here we are on this pair, and we can see what I was talking about. We have price push from here, push down, push up, push down. Okay, so now this is what we call break of structure. So we have this structure low, okay, because the structure is a downtrend and we have this low taken out. Okay, so the structure low as breaking, so this is a break of structure, and we had price push up again, push down. You can see push down, that's a break of structure. Okay, push down, break of structure, push up to this area here, that's a lower high, push down again, you have another break of structure. Okay, so in a downtrend market, just like the way I showed you, we're expecting the lows to break. You can see, and we have price push down to this area here. What did we see? We have a retracement, a push down. Okay, so did this low break? No, we were expecting the low to break like this. It didn't happen. So this one is not a break of structure because price did not break, push down and break the low. So we can't take this one as a break of structure. Okay, so we have price push up again. You can see push from here to this area. There was a low at this place, push and break this high here. So this area here become a break of structure. You can see. So you mark that place as well, break of structure. So from here, I'm going to show you how to trade this when you come across this on a live chart. That is it. So we have price push down, push up again. This is also a break of structure because it was a high which was taken out. So break of structure. We have price push, we trace down, there was another push. Okay, so we have another break of structure at this place. Okay, so guys, this is how to spot or identify break of structures in the market, and this is how break of structure happens or behaves in the market. Now let's move to the next one, which is change of character. So we are done with the break of structure. Now we come to the next one, which is change of character. What is it and how does it appear or behave in the market, and how can we use it to our advantage and use it to make money? So let me take this ones out so that the chart will be clean, then we know how to go by this approach. So this is how change of character also is like, how it behaves. So I told you that in an uptrend market, we don't want this low to break. Okay? We don't want this low to break, but you can see in this case we have price push, we trace down, break this low. Okay, so the moment price breaks a low in an uptrend market, that is a change of character. That is, price moves to the opposite direction of the overall trend, becomes a change of character. That means the character here, that is the character of the market, is trying to change. Okay, so you can see we are having an uptrend, high, this is the high, this is the high. Okay, we were having the highs take out. So the first high was taken out, second high here was taken out, third high was taken out. So we were expecting the fourth high to take out, but you can see this one, the low has break. So this one becomes a change of character. Okay, and for this one to be valid, we want to see the candle to take this one should be a strong candle like this. So to make this one valid, the candle that will take this one should be a strong candle. Let me change this one to red. You see, the candle which will take the low of this one should be a strong bearish candle. Okay, so that we will say it's a valid candle. We don't want to see a wick through this one and go. No, we want to see the candle which is taking this low here should be a strong bearish candle, so that we will know that yes, this change of character is valid. So this is it for an uptrend change of character. So in a downtrend too, the same thing. We're expecting an uptrend move, price dropping. We're expecting a downtrend move, that is, we have a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We were having this low take out, first low take out, second low take out, third low take out. So we're expecting this one also to take out. This is a fourth one. We're expecting a push up and it's taking out like this, like the way it is already behaving. But you can see price push from there again, break this high here. Okay, so change of character has happened. Why? Because the downtrend, this high it's respected, this high was respected, this high is respected, but now we are taking that higher already. So it's a change of character, and we're expecting the candle that will take the high to be a strong bullish candle. Okay, to be valid, the candle needs to be strong and bullish as well, so that we will know that, I mean, the breakout is valid. Okay, so the candle should be strong and like this. Okay, so that is it. Let's go to live example. Let's see how this one also behave. So guys, same thing happened here. We're having a downtrend on this currency pair, and I told you that in the downtrend, price will be respecting structure. So we had that push from, you can see this is the lower high push, break of structure as we talk about already happened here, and we're having push down. We're also expecting a break of structure like usual, but it didn't happen. We saw a change. Okay, so this one is what I'm talking about. That is a change of character in the market. When a change of character happens in the market, that means price wants to reverse. Okay, it means if we are in a downtrend, if you are in a downtrend like this, okay, and you have a change of character like this, that means price wants to reverse to an uptrend. Okay, so this is the takeaway. And if you are breaking the lows, that means price will continue pushing to the downside. So that is it on this one. So you can see we have this high taking out around this place. Remember, I told you the candle which will break the high should be a strong candle, and you can see from here the candle that break this high here is just strong candle here. Okay, so this is an indication that yes, this is a strong break of structure. You can see it happened here perfect. And let me see whether the same thing happened here. Yes, we had the same thing happen around this place. Let's see. So we're having an uptrend from here. This is a low. This is a low, you can see. So I told you guys this high here is a high. That's a break of structure. You have a break of structure here. You have a high here. Okay, you have a low. But you can see price push down, take this low here. There's a change of character around this place. Okay, the price push, start dropping. Okay, so change of character happens, price start reversing or pushing to the opposite direction. Okay, so now let's go to the last one, which is inducement, so that you know how to go by that one too. So that is the last one, is inducement. So inducement normally is the gaps in the market. You know, most people use them as the fair value gap and also the traps. Okay, so now let me show you. First of all, let me take this one now. Okay, so in this case that we have price pushing up, if there's a push from here to the upside and the downside, we have demand zones created around this place that we are actually expecting price to come there, and we take our trades. We have the same thing here, same thing here, and the same thing here. So the moment price, sometimes price will push up like this, we trace a little down to this area and start pushing. So people would think the buy will start from here, but it will push up a little, come into the zone, and then push. I don't know whether you still get it. So let me show you properly. Assuming price push from here, there's a tap, a push. People will be expecting price, so most traders will be expecting price to come into this zone, then they take the buy from there because it becomes a demand zone. What price normally does is it will push up like this, come, react like it is trying to tap into the zone, push up. Most people will take their trade around this place. Their stop loss will be here, and they will be targeting the high of structure. But price will later retrace down, take their stop loss out, and react to the main zone before the push happens. So this is what we normally call inducement. So there are traps that happens in the market. That is where traders get trapped. That is, traders lose money and price will later goes into their direction. Okay, so it happens in the market every time. Okay, so you're gonna see them somewhere around this place like this, somewhere around this place like this, in an uptrend around this place like this. In a downtrend too, you're gonna see the same thing around these areas, because we're expecting price to push up and then we sell. You're gonna see them here. If you're not careful, you think this price is going to drop from here. Okay, so you will take your sell from here to the downside. Your stop loss will be here. By the end of the day, let me take this one out so that chart will be clean. So you will be thinking price is going to come to this area here and sell. So you take a sell from here, your stop loss will be here, and your TP will be here. But what you see is price will just push, take you out, come to the original place and sell from there. So the same thing here in the downtrend market, inducement can be somewhere around here. It can be somewhere around here. Cool. So now let's go to the live example. Let's see how this one also behave in the live market. Perfect example of the inducement happening around this place. So I have this area here as my demand zone that I'm expecting price to come. Tapping them, I will take my trade. Let me put this one here as my demand zone. Okay, so you can see price came here initially and started pushing up. So most traders would think this area here is the demand zone. You can see. So if you are not careful, you can see price came to this area here, push up, came to that place, another push up. So this is what we call inducement. That is a trap that normally happens at key level, that is the highs and lows where liquidity zones are. Okay, so we have this low here that we're expecting price to come and mitigate and buy, but you can see we have this one also here as an inducement. So most traders would think price will buy from here, so they will take the buy from here, stop loss will be here, and then they will target the high. But in this case, what happened, we have price push up, make them a little profit, comes and take the money from them, that is stopping them out, tap into the real zone, and the push happening around that place. So if you are trading this, what you need to do is, if you are identify a key level like this, let me show you. If you identify a key level, the next thing you need to identify is the inducement zone, because most of the time price will induce people before price goes. So you need to identify the inducement zones in the market before you spot the key levels, because it's likely that price will trap traders, because the more price trap traders, the more price is likely to go into the direction that it is trying to go, guys. So this is how to identify break of structure, change of character, and inducement in the market, guys. Subscribe to the channel, comment if you have any question, like the video, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.